Hey everybody. I am realizing that some folks are confused about how class is supposed to work today. Today is Wednesday, August 26th. I'm coming to you from my living room. Here is my child, Jane. She's doing school. We're both trying to eat lunch and do school at the same time. So, it's a new day for school. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple things. When you are wondering, what do we do for class today? Do not forget you have a calendar, okay? I have emailed you this calendar, but you can also find this calendar by going to Blackboard, logging in. Oh, it's struggling to log in. Someone said earlier that Blackboard was having some trouble with logging in. If you can't log into Blackboard, no worries. I have sent you the calendar. So I've emailed it a few times, and you can, I've asked a lot of you to save it to your desktop. So once you do get a PDF copy of this calendar, please save it to your desktop. It'll tell you everything you need to know for class. So today, remember, here are the columns. It says up here, coursework. Coursework is what is happening in class that day. So for Wednesday, August 26th, it says watch the video posted to the class blog for today's class. In the comments below the video in the class blog, answer the question posted there about connections you found between reading Hannah Atisha's work and listening to the piece on Maslow. Be sure that if you quote from the book or podcast, you cite appropriately. For the book, cite page numbers. For the podcast, cite the timestamp. You can also just cite the author of the podcast, which in this case is Guy Raz. So you can
Guy Raz.
You can post his last name if you're quoting from the TED Radio Hour. All right, notice there's something else you're supposed to do. Every single day of class, we do a daily write. This daily write is supposed to happen in your own personal blog space. So the daily write for today is to consider Maslow's hierarchy. You can actually find that hierarchy on our Bitmoji classroom. If you're not sure what the hierarchy is, they talked about it in the TED Talk, but you can also just Google Maslow's hierarchy of needs to look at them. Essentially, it's that hierarchy that starts with those basic needs like food, shelter, water, then it kind of goes up from there. So we also have these needs like sense of security and belonging, etc. So what I'm asking you in your own personal reflection to do today is consider your own needs right now and how they're being met. I've also already gotten a few emails from students who are on lockdown because of COVID in their halls, residence halls. And so, what's going on with COVID right now has a lot to do with our feelings of security and feeling safe. Do you feel safe and secure right now? That's something that you may write about here. So you may be getting your basic needs met. You have shelter, you have food, water, all of that stuff. But are you feeling secure? And if you're not feeling secure, is that affecting your work, right? So for the daily write, you're taking what we're discussing in class with this book and this TED Talk, and you are applying it to yourself in your own life. It just makes our studies better when we do that. Okay, so how do you get there? When you go into EdBlogs, you're going to log in. Once you're logged in, at the top, you're going to see two sites listed here. Again, I have a lot of sites. That's because I'm seeing all of your class sites. You'll only see two. You'll see your own personal blog, which is where you do your daily writes, and you'll see our class blog, okay? When you scroll over the class blog, you get options. You can go to dashboard, new post, visit site, etc. You're going to go to visit site. There you will see the post for today. Guys, this is an essential step. You must click on the post in order to comment on it. You have to click on the post. You'll see there, here's the video. The video is about 12 minutes. That's essentially my lecture for the day. So if we were meeting in class, that would be the lecture part, okay? Afterward, here is the post for the discussion board. I also ask you that before Friday, you get back into the discussion board and engage with a classmate, okay? I noticed 3 people have already commented. All right. So these are some of your classmates' comments. But we need to see a lot more comments today. And that's my biggest concern, is that it's already 11:30 and I'm not really seeing much action in this discussion post. Okay. So if you're having questions, if you feel lost, my office hours today are from 1 to 3. The way that you can meet me in office, go over here to our Bitmoji classroom in Blackboard, and you can see here office hours Zoom link for Monday and Wednesday. Okay, we are not Zooming all together on Wednesdays and Fridays. We only Zoom all together one day a week, and that's Monday. And that's why in our Bitmoji classroom, you have links here that say these are the links to the Monday sessions. Mondays are the days we kind of regroup for the week. I'll tell you what to do for the week, and then I let you go. And most of the work then is on the class blog or in Blackboard. But if you have any questions on what you're supposed to do, do not forget the calendar, okay? And it tells you exactly what to do that day. Notice the homework for for Friday. The homework is number 1, you go back into that discussion board and engage with your classmates. That's your first assignment. Number 2, continue to read your book. So now we're reading the sections, chapters 8 through 14. Number 3, you're going to listen to another TED Radio Hour, this one on environmental racism and the human cost of toxic water, okay? Again, you're making connections to your reading, right? That's what we're doing this week. It's all about synthesis work. And don't forget, you need to be working in your Red Lab modules. Guys, if you are confused, come and see me during office hours, okay? And it doesn't even have to be office hours. Say you are not ready to meet, or not ready, but you have class or you have something going on from 1 to 3, email me and I will send you a different conference link, and I can email with you at whatever time is convenient with you today or even tomorrow. All right, I'll shut up now. Let me know if you have any questions.
Bye.